Hi, I'm Bridget from Bridget's Astrology, and welcome to my week ahead report from the 4th to the 10th of September 2023. All right, so let's just get straight into it. I'll share my screen. All right, so Monday, Venus goes direct. All right, so at 11:20 a.m., we have Venus going direct. But first of all, the moon is going to move into Venus's sign at 1 a.m. So by the time we wake up, we're going to be in a Taurus moon. All right, so we're going to still be in the Venus station stage up until, like I said, she goes direct at 11:20. But we're going to be concentrating on our comfort and security and our finances and our self-worth as well. This last 12 weeks of Venus going into, her first shadow, her retrograde, and then now her direct period, we've been doing a lot of work, a lot of this work that we've been self-reflecting on our life and our values. What are the things in our experience that have not been supporting us, dulling our shine. So on Monday we have that Venus going direct. Now, overall, the energy is amazing. I got the song Where's Your Head At by Basement Jaxx when I was doing my pre-work. And it's so much about that. Where is your head at, and what are the things that you are focusing on? Okay, so what does comfort and security look like now that Venus is choosing to actually action from the lessons that she's learned? All right. So we are able to also, that day we have Mercury trine Jupiter at 8:20 p.m. All right, so a lot of realization, a lot of understanding, a lot of good choices can be made moving forward. All right, so let's go and have a look at Tuesday. Now, with everything retrograde, when Venus goes direct on Monday, Jupiter goes retrograde on Tuesday. So, there wasn't much of a crossover, but this just allows us, because Jupiter is in Venus's sign of Taurus, to actually start to maybe go back over the understandings that we've learned in the last 12 weeks. As you can see here, this is set for 10 a.m. We've got Jupiter, then the moon, and then Uranus, all in Taurus. There is an understanding that we can emotionally connect to, which is going to help us change our direction moving forward. All right, so now we need to remember, okay, so we've not only have we now got Jupiter freshly retrograde, but we've got Mercury, so our thoughts in Virgo, analysis of the processes and information that we're looking at, coming up to do its conjunction with the sun, otherwise known as a cazimi, and Mercury meeting the heart of the sun. Okay, so we're going to be having lots of understandings. That, like I said, that trine there is exact. We're just going to get it. We're absolutely going to get it. Now, Jupiter is going to be retrograde until New Year's Eve. So, oh my God, I can just imagine this New Year's Eve coming. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. So if you need to book a place now, then go do that. All right. But otherwise, for that one, on Tuesday, yeah, it's just a great day. A lot of work this week, very reflective, very choosing which way we're going to move forward. All right. So going to go to Wednesday. All right. So now Wednesday, we have the moon going into Gemini at 6 a.m. and then we have that Mercury cazimi at 9 p.m. All right, so our emotional state going into our thought process. All right, so we're able to think about how we're feeling. All right, so one thing about today is that with all of the understanding that we have been doing and all the choices that we've been making about how we're going to change our direction, it takes a while for habits to kick in. It takes a while for those neural pathways to link up. And so, establishing new habits, sometimes, we can just be cruising along in life And then we realize that we've passed the off ramp. So if we're on a superhighway and our neural superhighway, and we're trying to, create a new off ramp, sometimes we can just fly straight past it. All right. Now, we don't want to be giving ourselves a hard time. We want to be supporting ourselves and be compassionate. The trick is to pay attention to our behaviors before the old habit comes into effect. All right. So, I mean, we all have, we have red flags. We all have certain behaviors that once we're aware, we can see the lead up. So this is one of those days where you need to just notice and pay attention. And if you do end up doing the old thing, it's okay. It's only a new habit. What is it? I've seen anywhere between 21 and like 60 days to form a new habit. It's consistency, it's effort, and it is self-support. All right. Now Venus is going direct, or she's now moving direct. It is about implementing the new things with love. All right. So amazing. All right. So now let's go forward to Thursday. All right. So we've still got this Gemini moon. All right. But as you can see here, we've got the sun square the moon. All right. So this is the last quarter moon. So we're going to be coming up to a new moon in Virgo shortly. And we've also got Mercury there in conjunct Hygeia. So we are thinking about what is good for us, all right? Sun in Virgo is all about healthcare, self-care, the good things for us. And this moon in our mental landscape, Mercury ruling the moon, looking at Hygeia, okay? So do what is best for you, okay? So another one with today is absolutely stop and think. All right. So there could be some tension between our external environment and our internal landscape. So stop and take a minute to assess what you're doing before you do it. Like yesterday, we went straight past the new off ramp. Maybe today we can stop and just, pay attention to the things that we're going to say. We don't want to be hurting other people because we're frustrated. And we also don't want to, go back into the bad habits because we gave ourselves a hard time for maybe failing on it yesterday. Stuff like that. All right. So, it's all a new process. We're implementing new understandings and options. Okay. So let's go forward to Friday. Okay. So now Friday morning, so the moon is going to be trine Saturn. All right. So where are we here? Okay. So here we are, Friday morning. The Saturn is 9 p.m., but that means we're working towards it all day. So the moon is going to move into Cancer at 3 p.m. So in the morning, just keep focusing on the end goal. Okay. The outcome is the important thing. The journey can take many different pathways. All right. The fact is, we need to we know what we want. We just need to keep moving towards that. So in the morning, think carefully. All right. We might have some realizations to spur us on with that hard work that's required. And it's not hard work. It's not like you're doing, labor camp, but it's just, we have to, any new thing, effort is required. All right. So now when the moon does move into Cancer, just be careful that you don't get shirty with other people because, if they're not on your page, that's fine. All right. At this point in time, everybody is working towards finding the things that they need to love in their own time. All right. So if people aren't sharing your views, that's fine. You're an individual. Just keep going. All right. Let's move forward to Saturday. All right, so Saturday, we've got the Cancer moon. We've got the Venus is back into opposition with Hygeia. All right, our healthcare and our well-being and our mental health are in the spotlight. All right, we've had this experience 2 previous times in the last 12 weeks. So, this is where this old habits and implementing new strategies is coming into it. All right. What that thing is that's not great for your well-being. So just be consistent and just consistently work towards, I want this because it's good for me, or I want this because, it's going to give me the freedom that I desire. That's what my mental health needs. I need some space, or whatever that looks like. I am the queen, and I need the time and the space for my freedom so that I am at my best. Okay, so that seems like it's going to be a great Saturday. Now, Sunday is going to be a great day for working on your home environment. When I was doing this one, I was like, oh, I like this one, but the thought came to me about, your external environment reflecting your internal landscape. Okay, so if you're looking around and you've got clutter and it's causing you anxiety and the chaos is unsettling, then maybe you can consider having a good clean out, or you could do it in reverse, paying attention to your thoughts to see if you've got any junk around in there and try to minimize what you're focusing on. A good way to minimize what you're thinking is to write it out. Okay, so we're using that pen and paper magic to get clear on what we want to focus on, to gain clarity on the words we're using in our own minds. All right, we don't want just a jumble of noise. When you are clear on what you're thinking, your environment will reflect that. And in saying that, so does your house. So maybe a good day to, pass some stuff on. A minimal house is somewhere that you can breathe easily. All right. So I will close that one down. So thank you so much if you are still here now. Don't forget you can join me at Lifetime to Level Up on Monday to Friday at 8:30 a.m. for daily astrology guidance. And then now I am implementing Psychic Saturday again, where we are working on increasing our psychic skills and our intuitive skills, and just believing that what we think and what we feel is real, and we can trust ourselves. So if this sounds good to you, then come join me on Facebook, or you can reach out to bridgetsastrology.com.au. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, all the places. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a great week, and yeah, take care.